Welcome to Wild Bill's Breaks. Way back Wednesday, I got a box of 1994 score Series 1. Um, I think we might have an A-Rod rookie in this. I'm not entirely sure. But we can see we've got our gold stars randomly inserted. I think it said one in every pack. I haven't ripped 94 score ever that I can remember. I think I stopped getting the score around, scorecard around 92. So let's go ahead and dive into this here. 13 player cards plus one bonus gold rush card per pack. So pretty nice. Everybody was caught gold fever once, Topps rolled that out in 92. Went through some boxes of 92 earlier. Topps, that is, and I was just amazed by how low the odds were of getting one. It's like one per box, maybe, that you get a Topps gold. And then, of course, they become popular. They ramp those up a bit. Looks like we're going to have some cards sticking together. I see our first gold card there in the middle. David West. There's Eck Otis Nixon, who played for like 200 years. Bip Roberts. Speedy outfielder for the Reds, I believe. Gold Stars, Brett Butler. Yankee Stadium. Wow, this is a huge box here. Might be at this for a while. Didn't look too big from the outside. Then I opened it and 13 cards per pack. It's like, how could you not get an entire series here? And this is just Series 1. These cards. Kind of hard to go fast when every card's sticking to each other. Just based on the look from the outside. There's Brian Jordan. It didn't look like it was going to be one of those ones where we're having to peel apart cards. Blas Minor. Not to the point where it's like, tearing anything, but is kind of a hindrance, that's for sure. Releases today. Topps Heritage came out using the 1975 throwback design. I will procure a box one way or the other for Saturday. That one nearly ripped. In fact, I think it kind of some damage to the player behind him. Not that that's too big of a deal. Mitch Williams, I believe he was the one that gave up the home run to Joe Carter. 93 World Series, kind of just collapsed after. Rob Dibble, the Nasty Boys. Who's behind him here? Merker. I like the gold design. It's very, basic. It's fairly parallel. Berto Alomar, part of one of those. Biggio. One of those Blue Jays teams. I don't know if he was there for both 92 and 93. Tom Browning, Mr. Perfect. Got a big wad of chaw or gum or something in his mouth. Dexter, there's Frank Thomas. All sets I didn't think I'd have to worry about, sticking together were 94 score. You'd think something like, Flair or 92, 93 Ultra would be up there, and we're already getting repeats. There's another Bip Roberts. Here's a Gary Sheffield Marlins gold. That's pretty nice. Dante Bichette. Son Bo Bichette just tore WB hits the Mariners last night. She's on the Blue Jays. Come on. might have to whittle this video down. At this rate, we'll be still going for, you know, an hour later. There we go. Now that's the way to do it. Hey, there's Glavine gold. And I have to open them like a little book. I've had this one sitting on the shelf for a while. I got just kind of a bulk lot of junk wax, and you know, around the era, and just been going through those Wild Bill's breaks. I'm down to I think 2 boxes left out of that. And then I've got like 91 something around that area football. So that'll be different. Yep, just seeing doubles again. Tino Martinez. Eric May. Oakland Stadium. Yeah, pack's a little difficult to pull as well. Pull open, that is. Jeff Treadway, of course, that's the error in '89. Lear, Albert Bell, Jeff Bagwell, Barry Bonds. Here, who's who of power hitters from that era. Baltimore would be Camden Yards, I believe, at that point. Very new at that time. Jeff Montgomery gold. I think that's a good ratio of you know, a gold card. 1 per pack. I mean, I know Topps had done something new, but man, you know, I don't know, what is it, the Mandela effect, where I thought, maybe it's not just me, hopefully, where I thought, you know, the gold cards were far more consistent hits than what they were. I mean, I thought at first it was like 1 per pack, which is like, okay, cool, you know, shouldn't be too hard to collect. There's Joe Carter. But nope, odds are about 1 per hobby box, as it broke down. I think it was 1 in maybe every 72, 36 packs, something like that. And another Tom Browning. Yeah, I got it. Repositioned here. It's an awkward way to sit, having to pry these cards apart. Not my usual stance here behind home plate. There's Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, Mark Whitten, 4 home runs in 1 game. Who hit 3 last night? Dream Team Larry Walker. Yeah, that got mangled right there. You can see now that towards the middle it is kind of starting to damage the cards in the surface, kind of ripping off a little bit there. There's Kenny Lofton, speedster. Matt Williams. Another Yankee Stadium. Looking to see what was big in this. There's like a Ryan Klesko autograph. It's like a short print. Rick Anderson on the Blue Jays. I forgot he even played for them. You think Rickey Henderson, you think of the A's, but then he played for several other teams over his long career. All-time stolen base leader. Wonder if that'll be broken there. Really starting to amp up the stolen bases again this season. Reds are out in the lead with like 25-ish. After last night, they stole a lot of bags, but ended up losing the game. Spares. Another Rickey regular. There's a big unit. One is Mariners days. Eddie Murray with the Mets. Another Walker. So, just by the length of time it's taken to pry these cards apart, I would not recommend getting one of these hobby boxes here. Unless you're, a fan of some particular card from that year. We're not doing too bad on time, but yeah. I wasn't expecting this to go on so long. Of course, you deal with junk wax and cards from, in this case, 30 years ago. You're always looking at way more cards. Look at that throwback Kevin Brown there. Did he draw on this beard here with like permanent marker? This super old looking Rangers uniform. Nothing else, this box is worth it just to see that. Oh boy, I think we're about halfway here. You could normally rifle through all these cards in about, what, a second? Flipping through them. No. There's Mitch Webster taking a picture of whoever took a picture of him. Ball players bring their cameras to the park. Now you got Randy Johnson taking photos for Bowman's Best, at least. Sorry if you can't really see these within the frame, but this is a pain. Hey, there's Ken Griffey Jr. Gold one of him would be nice. Maybe there's still time. Worth all this peeling. Imagine doing a case of these, like maybe back in '94, they they weren't all stuck together like this, and you could just kind of go through them quickly. But imagine doing a case of these today. There's Jose Canseco still in the Rangers at that point. Of course, there's Barry Larkin. After his stint with the A's, he bounced around a few more teams. Red Sox. He got the Yankees at one point. Pack feels like it's thicker or something. Not that there'd be anything, any chase cards here. No game used or autos. There's another Ken Griffey Jr. though. Take that. Galarraga. Will Clark. What I've seen so far, Heritage this year is, God, sorry. I don't really have fingernails right now. I'm trying to pry these apart. Heritage, there's Robin Young, Hall of Famer. Heritage just looks pretty good. It's like maybe you get, you know, either or as far as autograph and memorabilia are concerned, you know, for box. Charlie Hayes. Some of the gold cards don't have the problem like the base cards do. Kevin Mitchell, Kirby Puckett, Pudge, Darren Dalton, another catcher, Kingdom in Seattle. My God. I hate this. Flying apart the cards. Got a third of the box left now. Well, Clark Gold. A little bit of damage from peeling it apart. There's Cal. I think I actually have this card of him already. Bought it as a single a long time ago. Ooh. Gold really got me in the eye there. Brent Sandberg in there. Yeah, it's bright. We'll give it that. I gotta say this is pretty bad, but at least it's not, you know, like we're just ripping out huge chunks of card. The Kevin Brown again. God, we saw him again. Could be worse, I guess, you know. What if this were a box of like, you know, 75 tops or something like that, and, you know, they're all stuck together like this, and then the gum's just eating through everything. The risk you take when you go that far back is the stupid gum with tops, you know. And tops finally phased the gum out in 92, I want to say. Other companies, as they came into being, they offered something else, you know, something that wouldn't damage the cards over time. Alright, what are we down to here? Oh, still 10 packs. Steve Avery. We got hair behind him. Leon James. Mark Grace. Yeah, it sucks too because as I mean, if there was a whole lot of value to this, it would suck. But, you know, it's complete set like 35. There's a gold star. Gary Sheffield. I think that held up pretty well. Didn't really get much done to it from prying the cards apart. But, you know, even as I'm trying to pry them apart, I'm bending the edges a little bit. You know, kind of unavoidable, really. Yeah, there. Yeah. Scott Bankhead. So, yeah, it did get him there. Weird little Wade Boggs. Weird little series of dots being pulled apart. Oh, Lord. With the pried apart, and then just the back card came off. Here's Tony Gwynn. I thought they're more inserts than what we've been seeing. I think it's just been that all-star, insert, which is, whatever at this point. Kenny Rogers also donning that old-timey Texas Rangers uniform that Kevin Brown was earlier. And we're down to 5 packs after this one. They're really getting them now. At least those front several really pulled them apart. Athletics. At the time, he was just with the Rangers after the A's. Jose Canseco, that is. Okay, 3 packs after this. I'm sure. Thank God all cards aren't like this. Valenzuela. I didn't know he went anywhere else after that, after LA. Dodgers, Angels, Orioles. Huh. No idea he was around for so long either. Just kind of heard about him in the 80s when he first came up, and not too much after that. Well, they ripped a chunk out of Daryl Kyle there. Totally bent the hell out of that corner when I opened it up, but I don't care. I don't think we're going to find the mantle in here. Was it Rio with the squirt gun? Oh, okay. Hold on to that one. Having some fun with the crowd that day, I guess. Looks like he's got a... Yep, it's a Super Soaker 20. One of the ones I had. Still make Super Soakers at all, or is it just, generic whatever at this point? Yeah, Golden Cow. Okay. Of course, we got our surface damage to deal with there, but oh well. Jose Bautista. All right, last pack. Vinny Castilla. Is that a rookie? Oh, okay. Oh, nice rookie with all that surface damage there. Whee! Come on. Last one. Oh, there we go. This is a 93 rookie, but I thought he came up with the Braves. I think he did. So that's like a second-year card. All right, 94 score. 94 scored 7 years ago. I don't recommend it. Just based on the fact that we'll be prying cards apart for a half hour. No, I'll end this one and procure some heritage for the next video. You can even see pieces of the cards that have adhered, that, you know, the parts that ripped off had little flecks of adhered to my tripod here. So yeah, 94 score. Avoid it. I opened it so you don't have to. All right, we'll see you on Saturday. Everybody have a good rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye.